Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about something really important, and it's about how a certain type of person can fool you into thinking they are your friend. These people are called narcissists. Narcissists are people who only care about themselves and they use their tricks to control and dominate others. They like to show off and make themselves look good to others. They might do things like donating money to charity or giving expensive gifts to people, but these actions are just a way for them to look like a good person. For now, let's listen to this first.
This is how a narcissist fools you through gift giving. Today's topic is about the marks of altruism, the tactics of the narcissistic trickster. Although it is widely recognized that narcissists employ various tactics to exploit their victims, the motivation behind their seemingly selfless act are not well understood. Can we deduce any significance from their sudden outpourings of love and support, the generous monetary gift, and the transfer of material goods from one person to another? On the surface, narcissists may seem selfless, but this is merely a facade for their true egocentric nature. Given their inherent selfishness, it may seem paradoxical for a narcissist to demonstrate acts of generosity. However, this apparent contradiction can be explained by the fact that the narcissist is unable to empathize with others and only cares about their own desire and need. Thus, any semblance of selflessness must be viewed as a meticulously planned performance. Narcissists may appear to engage in charitable behaviors, such as making large donations or building schools, orphanages, and other social welfare institutions, but these actions are meant to deceive onlookers into perceiving them as good people. The goal of these antics is to manipulate others into thinking they are compassionate and altruistic. However, behind this veneer of generosity lies a cunning individual driven by insatiable desire for dominance and control. The narcissistic manipulator is always looking for ways to use and exploit those in their circle. The narcissist's disguised self-benevolence is meticulously crafted illusion meant to shape the perceptions of others and deceive them into thinking the narcissist is a saintly figure. As their genuine, malicious nature is often hidden from view except by the victim, this creates a challenging situation for the victim. This contributes to the cognitive dissonance experienced by the victim, which we'll delve into further in a subsequent segment. In this section, we will examine how altruistic narcissists utilize gifts as a form of manipulation. The narcissist may give you extravagant gifts such as a car or jewelry, even if you did not ask for them. This is how they exert the most power over you. They appear at the right moment to offer a helping hand during your times of greatest need, portraying themselves as sympathetic and loving. In instances of grief or after escaping an abusive relationship, the narcissist may offer emotional support and financial assistance, presenting themselves as the epitome of kindness and generosity. However, their ultimate goal is to control you and hold authority over you by using this gift, as a leverage. They foster feelings of gratitude and appreciation within you on purpose. Their true intentions are hidden, waiting to strike with devastating force while you are vulnerable. They aim to impress you with their wealth and power, so they lavish you with presents and perks to win your trust. But be careful, as they will reveal their true colors when they feel the time inside is right. Vicious, insensitive, and indifferent. You will be shocked and left wondering how you were misled, despite their effort to manipulate your perception and erode your confidence. You may still try to convince yourself that things can be returned to the way they were, but it's only an illusion. The gifts and generosity received were trap set for you. They have you trapped and believe they have the right to show their true colors. You are in their grip, and all effort to free yourself will be in vain. The truth is, they have been taking advantage of your generosity and kind nature all along. You have fallen into a trap, but it may be abstract and you may not even realize its existence for a while. It is only after reflecting on the situation that you realize your supposed savior is actually a predator disguised as an angel of mercy. They played on your good nature and morality, making you feel obliged by their fake acts of kindness. This person views you as a fool, someone who can be easily deceived by their false display of emotion. They embody all that is wicked and malevolent, carrying out their schemes with a sense of superiority and disdain. The cognitive dissonance caused by this narcissistic abuse only exacerbates your pain. These conflicting elements of your experience, such as the predator's tenderness and compassion versus their violence and cruelty, are challenging to reconcile. You may rationalize that they cannot be entirely evil if they were able to comfort you in your darkest moment. Will other parts of you question how they could be so merciless and callous? Your mind, body, and soul are all stretched by the strain of this conflict. There is no way to reconcile these two seemingly disparate experiences, and the resulting confusion is eating away at you. By combining our insight, we can gain a clearer understanding. We should focus on their fundamental nature. As a result, they keep taking until there is nothing left for you to give, until finally you manage to get some sleep and realize that this entire situation was a deception. They are merely following orders because they know it is the easiest way to manipulate you. With their flawed moral values and conscience, they may exploit your sense of obligation, moral fortitude, and conscience for their own benefit, whether it truly exists or has been distorted to serve only them. It is of no use to anyone else. As I reflect on the subject, a memory from my college days comes to mind. For some reason, I felt guilty for feeling remorseful for my narcissistic father. The question I posed to him was, how will I ever repay you for all the money you spent on my education? I was taken back by his response, as it was not what I had expected. "Don't worry, my son," he reassured me. "Every parent will tell you that all they want for their child is the best. It's just like borrowing money from me. It's like opening a savings account that pay you interest." That response completely shocked me. I couldn't figure out what it meant for the life of me. The person considered it their duty to pay for my college education and expected to get their money back, plus interest. This has really floored me. How tragic is this behavior? How absurd is this way of thinking? As I reflect on it, I find myself at a loss for words to express my disgust. This is just one example I'm giving you to illustrate that they lack a genuine desire to help others and are not acting altruistically when they provide assistance. No empathy is displayed. No one will offer help. They cannot help others if they cannot help themselves, so why would they? They need help the most but don't give it. They put on a show of generosity to secure a never-ending source. That concludes our show for today. Thank you for your attentive consideration and steadfast support. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts on the episode below if you found it informative. In addition to spreading the word, please consider subscribing. May the healing start until our next episode when we will meet again.
So, as I said, narcissists are people who only care about themselves and they use their tricks to control and dominate others. They like to show off and make themselves look good to others. They might do things like donating money to charity or giving people expensive gifts, but these actions are just a way for them to look like a good person. But the truth is, these gifts are just a way for them to control you. They want you to feel grateful to them so that they can have power over you. They might act nice and caring, but their true intention is to use these gifts as leverage. And when the time is right, they will reveal their true nature, which is cruel and callous. You'll be shocked and confused about how you were fooled. They will have to use your kindness and goodwill to trap you. It's really important to know that these gifts and acts of kindness are just a way for them to trap you. They don't really care about you and they view you as a foolish and naive person. It's really important to not fall for their tricks. And it's also important to know that if you have fallen into their trap, it can be really hard to escape. You might feel confused and have a hard time understanding how they could be so cruel after showing kindness. This is called cognitive dissonance and it can be really hard to deal with. But it's important to remember that you are not alone and there are ways to heal from this kind of abuse. It might take time, yes, but it's possible to get through it. So remember, if someone is giving you gifts or doing nice things for you, make sure to look at the bigger picture and see if their true intentions are indeed good. Don't be fooled by their masks of kindness. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't hesitate to write down your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And thank you for watching this video.